comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. It's a Monday night, it's the price variance, and I'm here with everybody's favorite Canadian, Allan, and we are going to be looking at the well, I was going to say hottest sales of the week, but no, they are potentially hot sales of the week. Some of them haven't sold yet. They're in the last couple of hours before sale. So over on Alan's channel, we were making predictions about what they were going to sell out. They're from a great collection, of the complete DC collection by what was the
Yeah.
woman's name, Alan?
Christine Farrell.
Amazing collection, and some really great comics at high grades. So let's kick off and see what Alan has got for us on my channel. More of the same, I hope, because it's DC, so there's no horrible spider things.
Yeah, it's all DC this week because
And
it is the
okay,
DC complete collection. What do you expect?
starting with a cracker. Now this has sold, Alan.
Okay, good, good. So we now know how well these are going to perform. That's good.
So this one sold for 4,200. It's a Batman. It's the first Silver Age Penguin. Am I correct? I think so.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Great dragon cover, in a 9.0.
Yeah, super high grade.
Yeah, really good grade. And yeah, let's have a
I
look at.
mean, it's a great first Silver Age too because you get Penguin on the cover. He's with this dragon statue thing, which is awesome.
Love this logo as well. The trade dress is awesome. Uh,
Yeah, that's really cool.
and
They put it at a slight angle so that it kind of catches the eye a bit
I'm
too.
not sure they did that deliberately or whether it's the printer who's cut it slightly wrong. But anyway,
I think it is it is intentional.
okay.
Um,
Sheldon Moldoff cover. Uh,
mhm.
Very nice indeed. I'm a Batman collector, so this is a super one. In a 9 for 4.2. It's if this, I think that's okay. If it was
Mhm.
Marvel, of course, it'd be higher, but let's have a look. 4.2 for a 9.0.
Well, it's not his first appearance. It's his first Silver Age appearance.
Yeah, it's
Like,
about right. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Oh, no, it's record.
well, it's the previous sale.
Oh, well,
Well,
no, wait a minute. This is, oh no, it's about on that 4.5. That record there was 4.517. So it's virtually the same as the May sale, which was a record. I think we
so
can
it basically confirms that new record.
an
Actually,
equal record.
that's pretty amazing. Actually, this book, is on a pretty much nice uptrend of all things.
It is. It is.
It's nice to see records again.
Yeah, and that one is an equal record. There's
Yeah,
two sales, almost the same price, 6 months apart.
yeah,
Very nice. Great,
very, very good.
great
So,
book.
what's the census count on this one? I
Uh,
mean,
it's fairly low. 1,000. Yeah,
1,000. That is pretty low.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's makes sense. I
Maybe
mean,
it's
really great
got a
book.
bit to do with the Penguin show currently on TV.
Oh, that would help it too, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard good things about the Penguin show.
yeah,
Have you
I
watched
do
it
as
yet?
well, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I love to see records. It's always a
Well, we don't see them many these days.
yeah, I know.
Back in the good old days when we first started in 2021, then there was
It
records.
was like records every week. Yeah, it's like but
Right, what have we got? What have we got in on second base? Oh, it's another Detective Comics. This one is sold.
yeah,
Oh,
first Clayface. First Silver Age Clayface, I should say.
you Clayface 3, this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, first appearance of Silver Age Clayface, Matt Hagen, Aquaman backup story, Christine Farrell, complete DC collection, 1961.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got this in about a 1.0 raw.
I have it as raw too, actually. Um,
Yeah, so that's slightly better than my copy. I wonder if she'd do a swap.
yeah, ask, see if you can change. Give them an extra $100 and
Yeah,
then they
528. Let's have a look at the old oh,
Ooh.
what's happened to this one?
So what was that sale?
Well, this isn't on the chart yet because these are so new. These only
Yeah,
came.
yeah, yeah. They didn't
But the
make the
last
chart
set,
yet.
this one here was in April at 6.6. This is on the downward trend. It's come down again.
Wow, it's even lower.
It's
And
gone,
I thought thought I heard a rumor
it's
about
gone
something with Clay
7,000 down to 6.6, now down to
five
five
something.
two.
5-2. That is really surprising, actually. I actually did hear a rumor that the next is it Patterson, the guy that did the Batman movie?
Yeah.
I heard that Clayface might make an appearance in that,
Well, it's
the next one. So that's not a good sign.
not
Like,
having a good effect on the on,
wow.
on this comic.
I'm actually a little bit shocked by that.
That's actually dropped below the bottom of the graph scale. They're going to have to redraw the scale now because it's gone down below 6,000.
Wow, that's really crazy. I wonder why. Just luck, I guess. Yeah.
Market conditions.
Yeah. So I mean, look at the census. It's not a very high census for this
No,
one either.
not a high census, no. There's only 8 of those at a 9.0, and the total census is only 574.
Wow, somebody got a steal. I really do feel like that. That's insane.
I think you're right.
Wow.
I think somebody did get steel.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so we have a record and a record
So
low.
we're sort of balancing out. We're sort of even at this point. Let's see. Hopefully we get some more records.
Now look at this one. I've not seen this before. I don't think we've had this on the channel before. This is Showcase 17, and it's the first appearance of Adam Strange.
Yeah, really great book. Really hard to find too, by the way.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I might have had this once before. It's really nice cover.
yeah, it's a very cool sci-fi cover.
He's got his bubble helmet on. He's floating. I don't
The
know.
Planet and the
You can
Pendulum.
tell
Isn't that
he's
awesome?
got jetpacks on the back of him, hasn't he?
And he got the bubble helmet, so that's
Yeah,
always good.
bubble helmet. The planet and the
And the
pendulum.
Pendulum. Isn't that awesome? Like a nice Edgar Allan Poe play.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. Very nice. This is Gil Kane cover again.
Yeah.
First appearance of Adam Strange. First appearance of Alana.
It's a very cool book. Now not many people outside of the comic book sphere would know Adam
No,
Strange, but
nobody would. Nobody would. He's not in current popular culture, is he?
he was a popular
He
character
was. Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, he
So
was. Yeah,
um
but not
yeah,
now.
this one I actually have this book raw, but it was a hard one to find. Really hard one to find. So yeah, so I'd be curious how it performed.
Right. Okay. Well, it sounds like a good. What am I looking at? Now, here we go.
So
Yeah, this is it.
what did it sell for again?
Sold for 16. Oh, wait a minute. Have I gone?
Did you close the tab?
I might close the tab. It sold for 16.6 anyway. Uh,
16.6. Okay.
so it's a record.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a record. It's up here somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a record. That's 2
And
records.
look at the census. It's like
It'll be about 300,
400 on the census. So
400 on the census. Yeah, very rare.
yeah, really hard book to find.
Yeah. How many 9.0s are there? How many? Oh, it was a 9.0. Was it a 9.0 that was sold? It was a 9.
So yeah, so one of the things that I was trying to do way back when was to get all the key issues from Showcase. And this was one of the hardest ones for me to find.
It was, yeah. Yeah, there's a really low census population at high grade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a black cover too. That's another element, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
I don't know how well these showcases were really saved back in the day. Because it's sort of like it's not like a main title. It's sort of like a a Marvel Presents or like kind of that level of book.
anyway, very nice. That's a great.
Mhm.
And that's 2 records, Alan.
Yeah, which is nice. Nice to see.
Right.
Another showcase. This one's a little bit more major.
38,000.
Yeah, and it's a 6.5. Wow.
6.5. And this we
This
know this is rare.
this one's really hard to find, and it's like such a great book. this is probably the most, I would say this is the most important Silver Age book, even above AF-15 and even above Fantastic Four.
Now, you,
Uh,
Alan, we had this discussion last week, and
but I'm saying most important.
you didn't even mention Showcase for at the time.
Okay, I'm saying most important, not most valuable.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Why do
the
you
way I would,
why do you think this is
so
more important?
because this is the book that really started the Silver Age. It was the re-energization of the superhero. So, if we, when we think of the Silver Age, we really think of it as the superhero age,
Well,
right?
what happened between 1956 and 1961? Because there's quite a big gap between this and the first Fantastic Four, which is, this.
So what happened was Marvel was sort of all in on Marvel Monsters.
Yeah,
They really thought that was the way to go because they knew that, like, you know, if you look at the end of the Golden Age, it was really crime and horror that really were the two most evil things, right? Well, monsters was kind of
kind of
that,
okay.
that kind of, okay-ish
Yeah,
thing where they get away with it, but kind of horror, kind of not. But so they kind of went all in on that, and it wasn't working. How many times can you use multiple R names before people get bored of it?
Trog and Trog and
Yeah, like Zorg,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, whatever.
ugh.
Yeah, like some,
I mean, my favorite one is, this is meant to be the House of Ideas, and they
yeah,
come up with a monster called It.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, my point is like they were kind of circling the drain a bit at Marvel.
Yeah,
And they saw that actually DC had sort of revived with using superheroes, and they decided, hey, let's try that out too. And they did Fantastic Four. So this book kind of starts the Silver Age. It also kind of gets that whole superhero thing re-energized. So very important book. No, this is the book that saved the Silver Age, or created the Silver Age.
okay, very nice. Let's have a look and see how it did. 38,400 for a 6.5. Up, down, middle. What do you reckon, Alan?
Seems a little low. Um,
Okay,
would be my thought, but I
right. What did it sell for? Three,
3.8,
three.
3.8.
Oh, so they have got this on here. So it's this one. Yeah, so it's a bit down. Oh,
Yes.
actually, it's
What
not down.
what was the previous sale?
43. That hasn't sold since 2018. When it
Uh,
sold at 43.
and that's pre-COVID.
That's pre-COVID, yeah.
So not only is
No,
it
no COVID
down, but it's
sales, no
below
COVID
the
sales.
trend even.
Yeah. This
Hmm.
is a hard book. I mean, this doesn't come up very much at all. Look at this.
You
Uh,
know,
40.
I'm going to play a little devil's advocate about the price though. 2018 was the announcement of the Flash movie.
So you think
So
what put
I think that is like kind of a spec price in a way that people are a little bit excited, and it kind of went for extra high price. The movie didn't perform that well, even though I enjoyed it. I actually liked the Flash movie. I thought it was quite brilliant. So yeah, I don't know. So I think that's probably what you're seeing. You're seeing a little bit of a price
yeah. So
correction.
if you ignore that last one, then it's on a fairly decent trend.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But look at the census; it's like 200 or something.
The census is a low 600.
Oh, 600. Okay, more than I thought. Actually, I
Well,
thought
it's
it was
because
like
we've
really.
seen a couple of low ones. That's had a
Yeah,
strain.
the Adam Strange ones so far
Yeah.
are the rarest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mind you, the Clayface is only about 400 as well.
yeah.
Um,
These DC books are really quite rare.
yeah. Right. So that is it.
So
Uh,
at least all those ones had finished.
yeah, I'm not sure why half of
My
them
list, not
finished.
so much, but
Why did
these
half of
ones.
them finished and half of them not finished,
I
Alan?
think what happened was, so if you're doing a thing on Heritage and you look at this auction, right? Now the auction will complete over usually a 2-day period. So
Uh,
when I composed the list on Friday, okay, and so I was like, oh, there wasn't that much Silver Age. Like really, it was maybe 15 books, 20 books max. There was like very small amount of Silver Age, mostly Golden Age, over the 2-day period. So I was like, okay, I'll just follow, find as many of these I can that are really iconic books. And then I ran out. I only had like 3 or 4. And then I was like, okay, well, there's actually 5. Okay. So I grabbed the 5th one. And then the list kept on going though. So I'm like, okay, I guess it just restarts. But that was for Golden Age.
all right.
And then it was then again silver. But I guess what it was that that was the next day of the auction that they put more Golden Age, more silver. But so yeah, so a lot of the ones that are on my list are Silver Age that didn't complete, which is kind of disappointing. But we'll see how good of a speculator we are in terms of guessing at the prices.
Okay, so that is it for this week. Join us again next week when hopefully Alan will put comics on that are sold. Well,
That actually sold.
Farrell, Mikey, all the ones you've seen today are sold, so that we're good there. We'll be back next week. Until then, that's your lot. Bye.